Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. And this is a game I've been wanting to play for quite a while on the channel. Resident Evil 2, the original, not the remake, the original from 1998. And today we are going to do a playthrough of Leon's A scenario. So you know there's 4 different scenarios to play through with the 2 main characters in this game. So we're doing Leon A today. Oh, 1998 was a simpler time when these graphics were genuinely scary. So, we'll just have a quick check of our options. Okay, everything is as it should be. Yep. Okay. Play on normal. So first of all, we get a recap of what happened in Resident Evil 1. That was the very first zombie we ever encountered.
Occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Yeah, so the Umbrella are still at it, and now things have escalated. So our boy Leon here is heading into Raccoon City for his first day at work as a police officer, but all is not well in the town.
What have we got here?
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Man, what a mess! What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move! No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit.
I'm assuming that in the Resident Evil universe there is no such thing as zombie movies, because you would know to go for a headshot.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
See, that's what you do. That's the game.
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Uh-oh.
open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Oh. Yeah.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
That was our unfortunate trucker from earlier on, who has now gone full zombie and has now been barbecued. So this is why Claire and Leon start on opposite sides of the station.
The station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Okay, so what we want to do first of all is we want to try and run around these zombies. There is no need to engage these guys directly because you only go through here once, so we don't need to worry about retracing our steps. So if we get through here once without any bullets, that's good. And we're now into the gun shop. We meet the ill-fated Robert Kendo, the gun shop owner.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Our friend here is about to meet a sticky end, but before he does, we're going to collect some bullets. Yep, suffice to say he's not going to be in the sequel. This is why I picked up the extra ammo there, because we need to take these guys out in order to... there's always one, right, in order to get the shotgun. Oh, go away. Right. So over here, Mr. Kendo will let us take his shotgun. Of course he stopped breathing, just had his guts ripped out by zombies. Anyway, there we go. How are we looking for ammo? Oh, reload in the meantime, just to be safe. So now we just got to get to the police station and try and take as little damage as possible along the way. Of course, as much ammo as you can find is going to help you. Right, while they're all down, run past. Oh dear. Okay, cleared those guys. Now we are going to have to contend with some crows here, but as long as you just keep running, it's not an issue. A female zombie. First of the series, I think. So obviously what we want to do is avoid her, if we can. There we go. So just keep running around, zigzagging. Now, there's a whole cluster of zombies here, but just ignore them because there's absolutely no need to engage them in a fight because they're not going to come after you. Okay. Handgun bullets there. Now in the older games you can tell when a zombie's definitely down because you see that pool of red that was around that female zombie's body. That meant that she was down for the count, whereas the other one, he still had a black shadow around him, which means that he was about to get back up if I hadn't moved on. Oh, I'm going to be getting close to caution at this point. Careful. Ah. Yep, we're in caution, but it's alright, there'll be herbs once we get into the police station. In fact, I think there might be some herbs over here. I'm sure there was a herb here. Maybe I'm thinking of Resident Evil 3. No, there it is. I knew there was one there somewhere. So we'll use that. And now we'll head inside the police station. So here it is, Raccoon City Police Station. One of the most iconic locations in modern video gaming. So the first thing we want to do is get up here and check out the computer. We'll get some handgun bullets as well while we're here. Take the ink ribbon because we are still going to need that throughout the game. Yes, we'll use the computer. So we have to get a card key to unlock the doors. So we want to head through here first of all. Wait a minute. Ah, of course, yeah, sorry, it's in here that we go, because we've got to talk to Marvin. Yeah, poor Marvin.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Unfortunately, that's the last time you're going to see Marvin as a human being. But I think you all know that already. So back to the computer. Now that we have the key card, we can open up the doors. Okay. So doors are now released. And we can move on. So of course through here we've got another iconic moment in Resident Evil history about to come up. Our first encounter with a licker. "2236 is the passcode for the STARS office. To the Eastern office. Okay. Eastern office on the first floor. Okay. Now we're just going to deposit our knife because I don't generally use the knife, so it's only taking up space at the moment. Oh, what's that outside? Gonna equip the shotgun. You'll see why in a minute. Now, what's that dripping all about? Oh dear.
Oh boy.
There we go. But we're back in caution again. Need to get some more herbs. Oh, lovely. Right there. Excellent. Just as we need them. Right, we're not going to encounter another one of them for a while, so we'll go back to the handgun for now. This is the conference room. So the chief decided to scatter ammunition throughout the building. That would be strangely appropriate for a computer game, but anyway. Okay. The west barricade's been broken and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Oh, 3 additional people were killed following the appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. Missing patch of skin, razor-like claws, lance-like tongue. Ah, okay, that's the liquor that he's talking about. Capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Oh, well, thankfully it didn't last time. Okay. So, that's Officer David Ford. There's some ammo in here. I thought there might be some ammo or something. See, the thing is, you also come in here in Resident Evil 3, so it's, if you're replaying both of the games after a while of, you know, number of years in my case, it's easy to sometimes get confused which is which and where are the items in each one, but sure, yeah, I remember there being ammo there. Okay. Now, first little secret while we're here. We are going to light fire. Which will burn a hole in the painting and give us the first red jewel. We need 2 red jewels for the puzzle that we'll encounter later. An interesting little thing which was pointed out to me a few years ago, and one of those things, once you've seen it you can't unsee it, is that there are no toilets anywhere in Raccoon City Police Station. And why is that? We don't know. Okay. Yep, they're all down. They're not getting up again. Job done. Right, get these herbs and stockpile them for later. Keep one herb out just in case. We lost 4 more people, including David. Oh dear. So the writer of the previous operations report is no longer with us. Okay. So they planned to escape through the sewers, but of course, as we know, that's not how it panned out. See, there's the other red jewel. Now to get that, what we have to do is a little bit of puzzle solving here. We have to get those 2 statues facing each other. Right, there's one in place. Now for the second one. So pretty rudimentary puzzles at this point, but there are some more difficult puzzles later on. There we go. So we now have both red jewels. More zombies. And we're going to be back here a few times, so we might as well take these guys out. One of these is probably poor Elliot who wrote that memo. Of course, Elliot has a much more grisly end in the remake. If you've played that, you know what I'm talking about. Good thing we brought that herb. There we go. Okay, now we're in the STARS office. There's another shotgun, which we don't need right now, but if you had opted not to get the gun from Kendo at the start of the game, this is where you would get it. But that means you have to face the first licker without any shotgun ammo, and I am not up for doing that. Chris's diary. So Chris was the main character in the one of the main characters in Resident Evil 1. So he's talking about how he knows that the Umbrella is behind this T-virus, but the chief doesn't want to know. And Umbrella basically owns the city. So Chris has decided to run off to Europe to try and investigate what Umbrella are up to. We've got the unicorn medal.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Okay. Right, nothing there of any consequence, and those guns are just replicas. Yeah. The owner's probably a member of the NRA. Maybe. Other gun organisations are available. Okay. Okay, that's locked, so we can't go there. But that unicorn medal will open up another area for us. If we go back to the main precinct, the main entrance. It's funny how few enemies there actually are in the early stages of this game, but it's just all about atmosphere and tension, and it's very well put together. Okay, can't go in there yet. So we're gonna have to go back this way. There is a jump scare coming up, you have been warned. Yeah, those arms might grab you, but they can't actually do any damage, so don't worry. So what we want to do now is to place that medal that we found into the hole here. Okay, so we'll take the precinct key. And if we check the key, you'll see that it's actually called the spade key. Oh, there you go. I never knew that that jewel had another name. It's called the Virgin Heart. There you go. Learn something every day. Right, let's take a look over here now. Don't know if there's much we can do on this side yet, but we'll see. We'll leave those zombies be for the time being. Oh, go away. So if I remember right, this one is 2, 2, 3, 6. There we go. We got some shotgun shells and a map. This officer here has some ammo on him, which we will take for later. Now, I'm not sure if we can access this area upstairs yet, but we'll try. Right, we'll have to leave those herbs for now because I don't have any item space, but that's okay. I'll deal with that later. There's an item box just up here anyway. Right, okay, we can't go there yet. That's handy, they all went to the other side of the desk. How convenient. Right, what I'm going to do here... There we go. So sometimes if you time it right, you can take out 2 or more with a single shot. more shotguns. I'm getting a bit excessive with that now. I think the door up here can't be opened yet anyway. Yeah, we'll leave this for now. It's not really much use. So we do know that we can use the spade key if we head back in this other direction, but first of all, isn't there an item box up here? Oh no, it's in the next room. Sorry, my mistake. So what we'll do, head in here. There we go. Don't think we can open that door yet, but I'll check. Oh, you can. All right. Good. Green ribbons. Crank. So the entire point of coming in here was just to get the crank. Can we open this up yet? No, we can't. Okay, that's a diamond key. We need for that. I'm going to go and drop off a couple more items, free up some space. Okay, so ink ribbons, put those away. And we will put away the Virgin Heart for now. And I don't think we need the crank yet either, so we'll put that away. So you see now, it made good sense to take out those zombies earlier because we've now cleared the decks for us to run back and forth through here as much as we need to, which is good because we're going to use that save room quite a lot, probably. Okay, so we can now discard the spade key because it's been completely used up. Extra handgun bullets, which is good because we're gonna need them. Might need to use a shotgun in a minute, but I'll see if I can take these guys out from distance. Right, okay. Ah, there's always one that has to be a hero. Right, come on. Oh, we blew his arm off. Give the man a hand. Sorry, wrong franchise. A Robocop quote, if you remember. Now we're in the library. Because of course a library in a police station, that makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? Oh, and there's a red herb. We will take that for later. None of the books appear to be useful. Leon, is that a polite way of telling us you can't read? Oh, dramatic fall. So we have to align the bookshelves into that pattern. Isn't that it? Or did I get that wrong? Let me check that again. Ah, right, okay, I see what I've done wrong. Okay, right, okay. There we go. And that gives us one of, I think, 4 chess pieces that we need to access a key in the sewer. Access a room, rather, in the sewer. Which we'll get to later. So that's the first one dealt with. Now if we go through here... Oh, wrong way. Sorry, I meant to go the other way. Yep, I'm going to go through here. So again, we're going to be coming through here quite often, so we'll do as well to take out these zombies while we're here. There we go, nice little cap in the back of the head to finish. Now, this is where everything kind of starts to come together, because with that emergency ladder lowered, we can get back to the main reception far quicker than we could before. This is the reception room, another save room. And what's this? Oh, it's a small key. To use to open up a small drawer. Yeah, the chief sounds like a bit of a crazy person. We'll explore the chief's story in more detail when we play as Claire. I don't think Leon actually has any direct encounters with him in this version of the game, if I remember right. Suffice to say that the secretary is not a fan of the chief's taste in art. Right, put that away for now, put that away too. What we will do is also put this away, but we need the 2 virgin hearts. Uh-oh, out of ammo. Alright. Shotgun time. Don't worry, the ammo shortage is temporary. There's a lot more that we can find as we go through the game. So we can now get outside. Now this links back to the ground floor area where we were before. Or the first floor area if you're American or Japanese. Watch out, there are crows here, but I'll go away. On. Yep. That fallen cop had some bullets on him. Okay, now we're gonna run. There we go. Look, I had that green herb. So we need to get a valve handle to put out the fire. So we only have to go back and forth through here once, so it's not really worthwhile taking out those zombies, especially when our ammo is running a little bit low. So there's the valve handle that we were looking for. And some handgun bullets. And an ink ribbon. save just yet. Now if we do this... Ooh, jump scare! Well, not really. We can just turn and run out because we don't actually need to fight those zombies. And we can't go into the door that they came through anyway because it's too dangerous to go outside, apparently. So again, we want to make our way back around here. And back upstairs. And that's the last that we'll see of that lot, because we don't need to come back here again. Okay, time to put that valve handle to use. There we go. Fire is out, and we can now access the other area across the way with the helicopter in it. Helicopter wreckage. Now we don't want to mess with these crows, so we are just going to run through here and hope that they don't take a liking to me as I'm passing through. Safe. Okay. Now with the fire out, we can now access this area. Some shotgun shells. Pink ribbon. So here we want to put the 2 virgin hearts in these parts. So there's one. There's the other. And this door will now open, allowing us to access the next key item. So the king plugs. So now we've got 2 of the 4 plugs that we need for the sewers. And we've got the diamond key. Lovely. All looking good, isn't it? I was expecting a jump scare there, but now I remembered, no, wait a minute, that's in the B scenario, it's not in the A scenario. A licker would have jumped through the skylight there in the B scenario. Get that to look forward to later. Right. So now with the diamond key, we can head back to where we encountered poor old Marvin at the start of the game. First we've got to dump a couple of these items. So we're not going to need the valve handle again until we're in the sewer. So I'll put that away for now. We will put the ink ribbons away. Put the king plug away. And yeah, that'll do us for now. Okay, the diamond key. Oh, there was something that I forgot, so I'm going to go back for it. Remember that small key that we discovered? Well, we can use that over here. some extra handgun bullets. Okay, now, before we go upstairs, I'm going to go back this way. I think on this lower level here we might have opened up another area with the diamond key. Again, you see why it made good sense to take out those zombies earlier. We'll leave that green herb for now because we are coming back here in a minute. Take these zombies out. Ah! Right, he's definitely not getting up from that. Okay, we've used the diamond key here. A two-sided mirror. I wonder what that's for. Let's just equip my shotgun for a completely unrelated reason. 3 plugs down, 1 to go. And there's a licker. Now, little known fact. 2 shotgun blasts and a handgun blast are enough to take out a licker. So don't waste 3 shotgun rounds if you don't have to. I panicked and wasted 3 the first time, but you don't have to do that. Oh, can't carry anything else at the moment. Right, I'm going to have to do a little bit of backtracking here. Bear with me. Let me just check if I can open up this other door over here. No, okay, you need the club key for that, which we will get later. So, run back here. Yeah, apologies, I'm going to waste a bit of time here doing a little bit of backtracking, but it's worth it. We want to be as tooled up as possible for the remainder of the game. Okay, item box. Time for a bit of admin. So, put away the plug, which we don't need right now. Put away the first aid spray because I'm feeling gallus. Put the cord away because we're not going to use that until later. And then, let's head back and pick up those items. Okay, so now we're heading back this way to pick up those items that we missed earlier. green herb, red herb. And then in here there was a small key, if I remember right. Yep. Okay, done. Now back we go. No, can't access that door yet. Need to get the club key. So we're going to go back and check on our pal Marvin, who we met earlier at the start of the game, but don't think he's doing too well. So the grey door up here that we couldn't access earlier is will now be open to us with this key. But there's also going to be a lot of zombies in there, so best to get tooled up. If I remember right. Yes, we'll discard the key. Yeah, so with the zombies, try and hit as many as you can with a single shot. Right, sounds like there's still at least one moving, but we'll deal with him shortly. But that's a fair trade-off. Used 3 bullets, got 5. I call that a win. Okay. Is there one of these guys? Can we bait him into coming around the corner so I can get a shot at him? Yes, here he comes. There we go. Oh, still one more. Okay. Persistent so-and-sos, aren't you? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. We're in caution, but that's alright. There are green herbs in the next room. All that for a film, which is completely useless to us. So let's get that green herb first of all. You'll see why I'm doing that in a minute. Yep, Marvin's gone full zombie. So I'm afraid we're going to have to remove his head. Or just shoot him in the gut, whichever comes first. So we have the heart key. Now, let's go back for a moment and let's see what that film has to show us. I don't think it's anything useful, but you never know. I don't actually remember what that film was for, so let's go back and check. After all, the dark room is just over here, so it's not as if it's a massive detour or anything. Yep, you can develop film here. Oops, sorry. So we'll use that. What have we got? Film A. Code G, human body experiment. Okay, that's creepy. I don't remember that at all. That's a new one for me. Right, now let's just reorganize our items while we're here. What do I need and what do I not need? Okay, I think if I remember right, in a minute we're going to need the cord, so I'll take that. So this is the quick way back to reception. Not reception, sorry, the main hall I meant to say. Oh, note to Leon, welcome aboard from the guys at the RPD. The guys who are all now, sadly, zombies. Oh well. Ah, handgun bullets. That's not too bad. Well, let's get out of here. And we've unlocked that door. Next, we want to... no, we've been along there. We need to go back through here. There's a few zombies in here, so we need to be careful. There's always one that has to be difficult. Now, luckily, there are some green herbs just outside here, which I didn't pick up earlier. There's another one upstairs, but we'll leave that for now. Now we head back along here. And that was all we needed the heart key for, was that one solitary door. Now what we can do here is pick up these two green herbs, combine them, and then pick up another green herb and combine that as well. It gives us a maximum health restoration if we need it. And those suspiciously human-shaped breaks in the windows, what we can do is close those up with this cord. What that does mean though is that later on in Claire's B scenario, those gates are going to short out, open up and let in some more zombies, so it's a trade-off. Okay, now that noise that you hear is Cerberus, dog. There's actually 3 of them down here. As you can see, they take quite a few bullets. Good thing I got those extra bullets, huh? Right, wait a minute. Shotgun is the name of the game here. There we go. And we'll use that herb just to be safe. So this is the power generation room, I believe. Yep, the police basement 1 map. Okay, so we're going to try and balance it out to make sure that we hit the right target. There we go, perfect. Power is back. And there's a little green herb, which we will use later. Okay, we need a key card to get in there. The key card we will get later. First we're heading into the car park area, or parking lot as you might call it in the States. And this is where we encounter Ada.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Okay, so we're moving the van to open up the area that we need to get into. let's see what's in here.
Ada, wait!
Yeah, good luck with that, Leon. Not gonna happen. I think we go in here first. There are dogs in there. And it's worthwhile taking them out now so you don't have to worry about them later, because obviously they are going to escape at some point. Okay, I think we took the wrong door actually, but it's okay. Saves time later. Ah, handgun bullets. Excellent. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, herbs. Always welcome, especially right now. Oh, a blue herb. Right. On one hand, good. On the other hand, oh no, that means there must be poisonous stuff around here somewhere. So there's Ben.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
Oh, what's
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
So, we gotta go to that kennel we were at a minute ago. Oh, I forgot to pick up the... Oh, stupid me. Right, back I go. I forgot to pick up the manhole cover opening thing. Right, so back this way. Sorry about that, folks. Momentary lapse in concentration. Guess it speaks to how immersive these games are. There it is. Right, so we need to use the manhole opener, funnily enough, to open the manhole. There we go. Big spiders, which were conspicuously missing from the Resident Evil 2 remake. They're here in all their disgusting glory. Apologies to anybody who's got arachnophobia, but we're clear of them now. There's another blue herb. The blue herbs are particularly useful when spiders are around because the spiders spray toxins that are poisonous, so you don't want to get poisoned. But the blue herb will counteract that effect if need be. That'll do for now. Okay. So that is where we'll put the 4 plugs that we found. We've only found 3 of them so far. Meanwhile, Ada's shown up.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
So this is the part where we're going to play as Ada for a little while. And it's a lot easier than her part in the remake, which I thought was quite difficult actually. First time I played it. So we're mostly dodging here because there's a lot of dogs around. Oh, get out of the way. Damn mutts. Right. So this is actually a little bonus area where we can get some extra shotgun ammo. And that's pretty much it. But it's worth it for the extra shotgun shells. Now, the positioning of the dogs should have reset to make it a bit easier to run around them now. Yeah. Oh, get out of the way. Right, there we go. Don't like those dogs. Always getting in the way. Right, there's our sewage disposal map. Now we've got a little puzzle to deal with here. What we're going to do is head down here, and there are 3 big crates that we've got to push into an impromptu bridge. I think you see how this works. So now that we've put the 3 crates in a row, we head back up. And we flick the switch. And you can now move across. Nice and easy. And there's the club key, which Leon will make good use of once we get back to him. So a little bit more dog dodging here. Yes, cleared. Okay.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here. Think fast. Here's one more. Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!
Don't worry, Leon, she'll be fine. It's not the first time in your life that girl is going to give you the runaround. Okay. Yep, so it's the club key. So there's a couple of rooms back in the police station proper that we can use the club key on. But first of all, I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping. Just while we're here, to save time and effort later on, I'm going to take the 3 keys that the 3 plugs that I have, and put them into that door, so that I only need to worry about the final plug once we get back there. So there's just one left, and we will get that shortly. First, we're going to have to go back and through these spiders and whatever. So again, no need to worry about it because we're only going to go back through there once more. And then that's it. It's not a place we have to frequently trek back and forth. Okay, and of course we took out those dogs earlier, so they are not a problem. Oh, there's a herb. So there is the autopsy room in here that we want to go to. Oh crap, I forgot about those. Remember, 2 shotgun rounds, then a couple of handgun rounds. We'll take care of a liquor. Right, I think it was just the 2 of them. Yeah. For now, anyway. Okay. Some more surprises waiting for us in here, though. All those zombies on the floor. I'm sure they're all going to stay on the floor, aren't they? That's not ominous at all. It's worth it just to take the 1 or 2 hits and just get out of there. Because you'll waste too much ammo trying to take them all down. Just barge your way through. And yes, I'm still in caution, but that's alright. That's a sustainable loss. Because I think there's a herb in this next room anyway. Okay. So the arms storage room. So we've got some shotgun shells and some handgun bullets, both of which are welcome at this point. Got more handgun bullets there? Yes it is. Excellent. Now we have the option of a machine gun or a side pack. I'm going to take the machine gun. And the side pack I will leave for Claire. Because in the B scenario, whichever item I don't take is the one that Claire will be left with. And actually giving her the side pack is probably going to make the B scenario easier for her because there are more weapons available in the B scenario. Whereas with Leon, I'm kind of just working with what I've got here. So this door over here also uses the club key. Yeah, I already got the shotgun shells. Oh, there's a magnum. That'll do. Watchman's diary. So the chief is suspicious about going up into the clock tower. Oh dear. Yeah, they've both been infected. See, in the remake there was an item box there, but obviously not in the original version. So I'm gonna have to struggle by for a little bit longer. But luckily, from what I remember, there is a green herb just up the stairs here, which we can get. And then we can head into the conference room, the reception area rather. Oh dear, did I use that herb already? Oh well. Oh yeah, when the crows jumped me. Yeah, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. Speaking of which, gotta run. Okay, save room. Which means item box, which means herbs. So we're going to put the Magnum away for now. We will also put the submachine gun away for now, but we will use that when we get round to the boss, which isn't too far away. We're going to need the crank. I'm going to need at least one herb. I'll take two just to be safe. There we go. Right, okay, so club key now. Uh-oh, that sounds like liquor's on the prowl. I'm just gonna run past this thing. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes. See, that's where, depending on which room you decide to block up with the cord, the other one will get overrun with zombies. But we're not going back to that main corridor again, I don't think. Oh wait, no, I think I do actually have to go back there. Oh, it's alright, we can handle it. We can handle it. Okay. Just check myself here. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to run past these zombies. I forgot about this. But actually, easier to go the other way. We can cut out the room that's got all the zombies in it. If we go This way. There's one club key room over here, and then there's another room at the other side, which we will head to momentarily. Damn, we didn't cut out the zombie room at all, we've just walked right into it. Oh well, I get plenty of shotgun rounds, time to use them. There we go. Wait a minute, I've already been in here, haven't I? It's not this room. Let me check my map. Did I just do all that for nothing? I think I might have done, because I got the remake and the original confused again. Right, hang on. Yeah, these doors have all been opened. It's just that one club key door across the way. Sorry guys, got my facts mixed up there. Because in the remake, there's a club key door right there. Yeah. That's what happens when you play new and old games alongside each other. You tend to cross over your muscle memory and you get confused. Or maybe I'm just going a bit daft, I don't know. Anyway. We're almost done with the police station. Yes, okay, so we've used all the club keys, the club key doors now. This is the last one. I think we might be about to get a visitor. If I remember right. No. This is a little mini puzzle here. You've got to turn on the faucets in the right order. No, it's not. There we go. Okay, so that gear is going to come in handy. What's that film for? Now we need to use that cogwheel in the clock tower. which is where we're headed now. Right. So we're going to do something a bit risky here, but it'll save us a bit of time. So, first of all, yeah, we want to go up here. Now, I know there's a licker up here, but as long as we're quick, we should be able to get around him and save us a whole lot of backtracking. Damn it. That didn't exactly work out, did it? Muppet. Right. So we need to go up to the 3rd floor now. Now in the B scenario, this is where you get jumped by Mr. X, but thankfully he's not in the A scenario, so we're safe for the time being. So our cogwheel goes in there. Oops, hang on. Alright, wait a minute. Maybe it doesn't go in there. Maybe it goes over here. So first of all, use the crank to open this up. And then we use the cog here. Push the switch. And there's our final plug. And we can jump down the chute, and it will take us right back to the basement, so we don't have to waste time backtracking.
Get away!
Oh dear. Somebody had his eye on Ben. Sorry.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Hang in there, Ben.
No.
Oh,
Ben's
my
not gonna make it.
chest. It's burning.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Are you okay? No, he's not.
Good God, what was that?
So Birkin, the chief scientist of Umbrella, was bribing the police chief to be quiet and to keep Stars quiet. Yeah, so like all
Where are you
evil
going?
geniuses, Birkin was
To
also
the chemical
acutely
plant.
paranoid.
I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Anything in here of any use? No, unfortunately not. So we gotta go back through the sewers. I'm not gonna use my herb right now, just in case I get poisoned by the spiders, in which case I'll need it for that. Yeah, I'll keep it for actually, no, I don't have it. It doesn't matter because I don't have a blue herb, so if I get poisoned, it's yeah. Okay. Anyway, we still got plenty of herbs in reserve, so we should be okay. Okay. Made it through there with minimal fuss. Now let's get tooled up for this boss battle. This is where our machine gun will come in handy. Okay. So let's get the machine gun equipped. So that thing that just popped out of Ben's belly is now in here waiting for us. and it's grown quite a bit. A G embryo, I think is what they call this. Go away. Got it. These little leeches are annoying. They actually put me in caution, Muppets. The good thing is I only used 36% of my ammo, so that's good. Oh, there's Ada.
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
So, into the sewers. Just blue herbs for the time being. Could really do with some green, but well, I'll take them while they're here. Ah, save room. Good. Okay. Okay. So clearly the Umbrella guys had an idea that Birkin would be a target. Right, we will put the machine gun away for now because that'll come in handy later for next time we fight a boss. I could really do with some green herbs though. Now, if I remember right, I think there might be something behind this door here. Right, let's see what's down here. Can't see a damn thing in here. There we go. That illuminates the situation. I think that might be some Magnum rounds. Yes. Oh well, that was a pretty decent haul. Not bad for a little detour. So we head back up now and continue with the main route. It's alright, Ada, I'm still here. Right, there we go. Oh, who's this?
Ada! Heads up!
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
Okay, Ada, we'll just hope that Leon doesn't bleed out in the meantime. So we are chasing after this woman. All manner of beasties in here. So you want to get down the ladder before the mutant cockroaches get you. See, this is where the valve handle will come in handy again, so we need to remember to bring that with us later.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong.
Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe.
How did you know? Who are you?
Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin.
What?
John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me.
G-virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus.
Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
So we're going to see now how the virus outbreak actually occurred.
This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William! Oh my! Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Which one, Annette? There's about 15 of them.
Al, Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
So Birkin knew that he was on the way out, and the only way to save himself.
Are you telling me that he injected the G virus into his own body?
Yeah.
The G virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there. Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
And so the mice consumed the virus,
So
and
those
so the
rats
virus
were the carriers of the virus.
was spread.
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No.
Oh.
Too bad.
Don't worry, there's sewage down there. She'll stink, but she's still alive. Now we got to move on. So first of all, let's take a look up here. Okay. Okay, you don't need this right now. Okay, so Leon is going to get those items later. Oh, what's that? Oh dear, cliffhanger. Thankfully Leon hasn't bled out, so he can get up and go and find out what happened. Yes, we'll take the wolf medal and the shotgun shells. So we will put the wolf medal here, and then we have to get the eagle medal, which was over where Ada was a minute ago. So we'll get that momentarily. Oh, I need to go back and get the valve handle. Damn. Forgot about that. Don't think we're going to get the sub 3 hour completion time at this point, but we'll do our best. So no rocket launcher on this run, but we'll see how we get on. Spiders move fast. Okay, we want to get up here. Yeah, right. Can we just get? Thank you. Right, so we got to go back up to the save room. Okay. As soon as I find a green herb, I am making an ultimate herb. Right, don't need to go down there again. Anything along here? No. Thought it was worthwhile having a look, but now there's nothing there we can use. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. And there's a green herb. Lovely. There we go. Back up to fine. Just as it should be. And there's some shotgun shells. Now, since we've already crossed the bridge, what we want to do is to raise it back up, because we're going to be heading back up there shortly. Oh, I remember this.
Ada!
Yeah, it's a giant alligator. Thankfully, if you've ever seen Jaws, you know how this works. So sprint back here. We unhook the gas canister. Back up to here. As soon as this as soon as the alligator rather comes round the corner with the thing in his mouth, there we go. He got his face blown off. Alligator steak, anyone? Right. Right, job done.
Leon.
And now Leon's just realised he's been shot.
Wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
So this is where it was lucky that I raised that bridge a minute ago. Because otherwise I would have had to do some quite annoying backtracking at that point. Now up here, we can get the Eagle Medal. And we can also get this diary or whatever it is. Yep. Poor sewer manager, company man till the end, and that's what happened to him. Right. Now if we use the valve handle here, we can access this tunnel. Yes, we will. So let's get through here again and avoid the cockroaches. So I think it's this way for the, yeah. Uh-oh, zombies. Just keep running. Thankfully they're the vomiting kind and not the grabby kind, so we should be okay. Okay, the doorway is clear and we can get out of here. Right, come on Ada, you can shoot spiders another time. We are not alone. Nope, nothing there of any use. So with this sky tram, we can head to the derelict factory, which sits above, directly above the Umbrella Lab. Oh dear. So you have that little speck of dust momentarily before the hand breaks through, and you can keep shooting that when you see it. And now, once you've shot it 3 or 4 times, Ada takes over and takes care of it for you. Of course, that's not the last we'll see of that creature. So we'll light the flare gun and fire it, and it will illuminate new possibilities for you, you could say. We've got the weapon box key. That will come in handy later. We want to upgrade one of our guns. Alright, he's not getting up. Oh, there's 2 of them there. Right, shotgun time. Shotgun parts. Okay. Now, important tip here. Don't equip the shotgun parts until your shotgun is empty, because that way you won't waste any ammo. So, put this boy down, and we've still got 1 shot before we have to use the parts. So now with the shotgun at 0, we want to combine it. And there you go, we've got the upgraded shotgun. So just to give you a quick demonstration, that is the level of power we're now dealing with. Took the zombie's head and half his torso off. Excellent. State of the art, bang bang. Right. Okay, if he's just a vomiting zombie, I think we'll let Ada take care of him. Thank you, dear. How kind of you. Right, now let's get out of here. Look upstairs, there should be a save point. First aid spray. You notice that I haven't actually used any first aid sprays yet. I'm trying not to unless I really have to, because if I remember right, you get a better score at the end of the game if you don't use first aid sprays. Right, so we're going to have to put away some items here. So let's see. Right, we don't need the weapon box key yet. Don't need that anymore. Keep those for now. Put one of those away. Now. Right, yeah. I'm hoping that 55 shotgun rounds will be enough for the next boss, because there is a boss coming up in a minute. Right, magnum bullets. Why else would there just be magnum bullets lying on the table? Because there's a boss battle about to unfold. So, since we don't have the magnum out at the moment, we'll put the magnum bullets away as well. I think our shotgun can handle this. So, let's do it. If I remember correctly, over here, there's a little secret. Yeah, some extra bullets, but we're running a little low, so that's useful. Now here, this is the lift elevator, if you like, that will take us down to the Umbrella Lab, which is the last main section of the game. But we're going to have a little fight along the way. Did I forget to pick up a key somewhere? Ah, wait a minute, I think the key's inside. Hang on. Ooh, lovely. Being very generous with the magnum bullets here. Yep, there's the key. So we can take that. Rather, we could take that once we combine these two. Don't worry, that once we use the key, we'll free up an item space, and there is a save room right after we take care of this boss anyway. If I'm remembering it correctly, not confusing it with the remake yet again. Let's see. Okay, so control panel key goes in there. Yes, we will. So we're headed down towards the lab.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
Okay. So Ada's been knocked out. Time to equip our shotgun and just see just how good it really is. Okay. Red light will turn on. Access now will be prohibited for a limited time. Just about the amount of time it will take to defeat a boss, conveniently enough. So we get 7 shots with the shotgun before we have to reload. There's our man, William. Why does Leon not turn around when he's... Okay, now we use our... and we combine that. Okay. For goodness sake. Right, I think we got him. And again, maybe not. Okay, that's him down now. Right. We had to use a herb, but I kind of expected that. Playing without auto aim is maybe not a good idea, but I prefer to have full control of where I'm shooting.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on. Wake up. Come on.
Yeah, you can't die, Ada. You've got several sequels to do. So this is the save room, so we can keep Ada in here while we do what we got to do in the lab.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
Oh.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Okay, so we've got to go and find the items that we need to get out of here. Green herb, replacing the one that we used a minute ago. And what was this sparkly thing over here? Magnum bullets. Right. Well, we are going to leave those for now. Okay. Right. I think we're good to go there. Oops. Sorry. Wrong button. We will encounter in a moment the unspeakable horror that is naked zombies, so be prepared for that. Okay, so we've got to find the main fuse. Power on that yet. Key card needed. What about down here? Okay. So there's a fuse case, right? So we can use that to probably make a fuse, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's the first part of our job done. We've got the main fuse. Quick check over here, make sure I'm not missing any items. No. Okay. Oh, actually, is that the map? No, it's not. Okay, the map is elsewhere. Sometimes the map is on a computer screen. Right. Now let's open up this shutter while we're here. Ah, wait a minute, I can't. I've got to go and put the power on first. Silly me. There we go, power fully restored. Now let's go and open up that shutter and see what's hiding behind door number 1. Ah yes, so this is actually a secret area. What you want to do, 2 or more staff need to be present to enter. So, not on file. Okay, so I guess I need to come back here later once I've got my fingerprints added to the database or whatever. But anyway, basically you put your fingerprints on that file, and then later on when Claire comes through here, she can add her prints to the file, and then the door opens up and you can get some extra weapons and other goodies. Uh-oh, plant monsters. So what we need to do here is get the shotgun equipped, get it fully loaded, and time for some weed whacking. Okay, that's the 2 of them down. Okay, before we go through there, let's take a look in here. Okay, in the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous outbreak, all measures will be directed towards the underground transportation facility. So that's our way out of here, basically. Okay, class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged. Okay. I think there's something in these cupboards. Ooh, yes we will. Alright, password. Username guest, password none. Right, so that's how we can... no, we're not doing anti-BOW sprinkling because that would just create more problems later. Right, we can light that oil and take care of the... That's that plant dealt with. Okay, now we can access this area, but there's a couple of liquors in here, so we've got to be ready for them. Again, if I'm remembering things correctly, which I might not be. So the flamethrower is best used on the plants. The shotgun is best used on the liquors. Yep, there they are. And with the super shotgun, it is a clean 2-hit takedown for liquors. Oh yes. Now that is what I call a haul. That is nice. See, it's a bit of a myth that in these games you've got to be really careful conserving your ammo. You don't really, just don't get too trigger happy, and you'll have enough ammo to get through the game. I mean, look, I'm on the last main area. I've got over 50 shotgun rounds, and I've not used a single magnum round yet. So there you go. I'm about to use my flamethrower for the first time. Once a plant recoils like that, that generally means that you've taken it out. Short controlled bursts, it's like a pulse rifle. Okay, we'll leave that green herb for now because we are going to come back up here later. Yep, you can hear the liquor. Good thing we've got all those shotgun rounds in reserve, isn't it? Oh, there's another one. Love that recoil. We'll leave those green herbs for now. Yeah, there's the map. I knew it was on a computer screen somewhere. Yes. And now we can store some of these items. So I'm going to put the flamethrower away for now because the shotgun is just as reliable. And I'm going to put that first aid spray away. And I'm going to take out the weapon locker key because I think that's coming up in a minute. Actually, since we are almost at the weapon locker. No, hang on. I'll leave that for now. Leave that for now. I was going to say I'll take the Magnum out, but I don't need the Magnum yet. Yeah, what we want to do here is go and take out this big giant moth. We need a card key to do that though, so we'll do that later. There's a very big moth in there, which if you take care of it, you will get access to the computer to register your fingerprint. Okay, yep, and that is the weapon box, and there's our Magnum parts to upgrade the Magnum. first, we got some business to take care of in here. Don't get up. Let's just pretend that the handgun is still relevant for a minute. Oh, hello. Go away. Right, and there's the lab card key, which is what we came down here for. Right, now we're going to go and take care of the giant moth. The best way to do that is with the shotgun. Mix those herbs up just in case we need them later. Shots does this thing take? There we go, finally. Yeah, now we can access the computer properly. What was the username again? Test? Am I thinking of something else? Oh no, it was guest. Okay, so now we can go and register our fingerprint in that other area. I'm going to use a herb just now just to be safe, because that moth did seem to land quite a few shots on me, so I don't know how close I was to danger. Better safe than sorry at this point in the game, because I've not been killed yet, and I don't plan on getting taken out until I've finished the game. Now, what I'm going to do now is take out the Magnum, because once I've fired 8 shots, I can then upgrade it. I guess we'll need the Magnum ammo as well then. Right, so I think for the rest of the game we're just going Magnum and shotgun. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Take out a green herb. No, in fact I'll not bother because there's green herbs in the next room. Right. Good night. Okay. Right, we've been in there already. It's the blue area we want to go to now. Okay. Okay, so Claire wanted to do that on her run through. Yes. Now there'll be some kind of nastiness in here waiting for me, I'm sure. It just sounds like zombies. Right, let's use the Magnum at this point. Guess this was the perfect place to test out my Magnum. Right, only got 2 shots left. Good. Right, we need the MO disc to access the area downstairs. Okay, now what's this? Okay, we don't need that. Right, so with the MO disc we can access that area that's downstairs. Yes, we will take the Magnum bullets. Oh, so far so good. Getting there.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
So yeah,
That's
Ada
a
was a
lie.
spy.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway.
Oh,
What happened?
oh. Yep, she's been knocked out. That was rather convenient. But we've got the G virus. Now what are we going to do with it?
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, so we have to get out of here. Now it's time to upgrade that Magnum. Oh dear, that was clumsy. Ada's not here. So with that MO disc that we've got, we can go to the bottom area and evacuate. But something tells me we're going to run into Ada first.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Ada! Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No! I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I mean, he's got a point. Literally, if she just raised her other arm, he could pull her up.
Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada!
I don't know if they ever actually explained how Ada survived that, but she does survive it. You know, because obviously she comes back in Resident Evil 4.
So, this is what everyone's been dying
And then, in a dramatic twist, it's Ada's gun. There are no rounds in the magazine. She wasn't going to shoot him. That's a nice little dramatic touch that you don't notice unless you're looking for it. But yeah, so Ada, yeah, she's a spy. Yeah, she's a bad person, but she wasn't planning to actually shoot Leon. Let's get our weapons fully loaded here. And we've got the last boss coming up. Oh dear, where did he come from? So a shotgun is probably better for these guys. Oops. Any more? So, here we go, the final boss.
Minutes until detonation.
Of course. This is it, no turning back. So we'll activate the lift. Come on, jump down, you know you want to. Not actually sure where he is at this point. Oh, there he is. Oh damn. That's not good. But we got him. Still 3.5 minutes left as well. Not bad at all. Gonna reload my Magnum just in case. I don't think I need it anymore, but you never know. Yeah, that's it. There's the train. And we're clear. Of course, if you haven't played Claire's scenario yet, you have no idea who that little girl is, but that's Sherry Birkin,
okay?
daughter of the main villain. So.
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada.
Now, of course, that is not the true ending of the story. If you play the B scenario, you'll see the real ending. But for today, we're just doing the A scenario. So that was Resident Evil 2, one of the absolute classics of the PlayStation era. This was actually the first Resident Evil game that I played. A friend of mine had Resident Evil 1 and I saw him playing it, but I actually thought it looked a bit too difficult, a bit complicated. But then I played Resident Evil 2, which I think is generally regarded as less difficult than the original Resident Evil. And yeah, I found it really good. I got into it, you know. As you've probably seen from this playthrough, I'm quite comfortable just playing through this game on standard difficulty now without really getting into too much trouble. Yeah, so I went back and I played the original, but number 3 is still the original Resident Evil 3 is still my favourite in the series. It just feels like the most complete story and the most complete game. But a lot of Resident Evil fans regard the second game as the best one, and I can see why. I can definitely see why, because it is a fantastic game, and it is the game that got me into the franchise, so that's got to be worth something as well, I think. Is it better than the remake? I mean, you know, graphically, no. Story-wise, probably not, because of the atrocious voice acting, which was the standard at the time at the 90s. Not so much the voice acting, the atrocious script they had to work with. I don't know. It's a hard call which version is better. I think I enjoy playing the original more than the remake, but the remake is a superb game. I do find the way you're getting pursued by Mr. X throughout a lot of the game to be a bit stressful, but that's part of the tension, part of the horror of it. You know, I think definitely this is more of an action game. Resident Evil 2 Remake leans a lot more into the horror aspects of it, which, you know, is a different type of game, not necessarily better or worse, just different. But I think the original just about edges it for me. Now let's see what our score was. I'm not sure what my grade's going to be there, because I didn't use any first aid sprays and I didn't save, but did take a fair bit of damage at different points. So, oh, what? 303. Damn. I missed out on an S rank by 3 minutes. Can you believe that? Oh well. You live and learn, I suppose. Not bad for my first playthrough in about 10 years. So I'll take that. What have we unlocked? Right, so Claire B is now unlocked. Alright, so that was Resident Evil 2, Leon's A scenario. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. We do upload retro gaming content almost every day here on Tartan Samurai Gaming. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.